no microphones. There's nobody here.
There's
It's
just you and
me.
I.
That's
Story,
all right.
story of my life.
We
are
guys,
rolling.
okay, good. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to say your name and spell it, and say your title, and then what company you work for.
Okay, it's Myrlene Gelibert Bush. Myrlene, M-Y-R-L-E-N-E. Gelibert Bush, G as in George, E-L-I, B as in boy, E-R-T hyphen B-U-S-H. I work for Chrysler, LLC, and I am the Skilled Trades Rationalization Lead for the Assembly Operations Division.
Terrific. So, Myrlene, tell us, as the skills trade representative, what do you do for Chrysler?
In this role, I take my operations experience. I was every level within manufacturing, from a frontline supervisor all the way through to a plant manager at the Wrangler assembly plant. And I use that knowledge to help create a skilled trades training format that will be readily accepted by the facilities as well as the employees that have to undergo it.
So tell me, why is your organization investing in workforce development?
Well, Chrysler in the past has always invested in our employees, but specifically this is the first time we're taking a huge investment and focusing on the skilled trades of our company. So with the bankruptcy, we took a look at our organization and we identified that we are in need to be more competitive, have a more flexible skilled trades workforce. So we've reduced the number of classifications, and with that reduction, we've identified that we need to shore up some of the cross-functional learnings. So that's how we tooled up with Tooling U to help us identify where the gaps are, from millwright to pipe fitter to machine repair, and then identify the specific classes that those individuals can take to bring up their knowledge base.
And why are you guys why is Chrysler putting so much time into this workforce development? Do you have a specific goal or an objective that you're trying to achieve?
As I said, we're trying to ensure that we increase our flexibility. With our world-class manufacturing learnings, we've identified that there's huge opportunity in our ability to reduce the number of breakdowns within our manufacturing facilities. That's where our skilled trades knowledge comes in. In the past, we've had to wait for one specific classification to come and open up the machine so that another classification can actually do the repair. With our objective of increasing the flexibility, we're now depending on one individual to be able to reach the breakdown and take care of all of the issues without waiting for another one to come and help.
And how have the skills trade and some of your employees embraced this whole workforce development and these initiatives that you're doing?
As with everything, we have pockets of excellence. We have one manufacturing facility that is just blown away with the opportunity, and the union as well as the salary has gotten together to not only define what their operators will look like at the end of this objective, but to truly make it individual based. So each individual within that facility has a specific development plan based on the experience that they already bring to the work site. And then we have some facilities that are a little slower, but because the senior management of our organization definitely believes in this initiative, every facility has a specific target that they must achieve, and we're tracking them on a weekly basis and having them give us countermeasures as to when they're not achieving their targets, what they're going to do to get back on track and to maintain that momentum.
Fantastic. Now, how is Tooling U helping you to achieve some of these objectives?
Well, Tooling U has been phenomenal, and Dave Lawless, he must be a saint, because not only does he have to put up with myself, Ron, and Fred Castlevateri calling him, but each of our facilities has found a way to get his phone number, so he has multiple people calling him and asking for specific initiatives, specific modifications to the existing tool. But Tooling U helped us to not only create assessments for each of the 3 work groups that we've now moved to, but they monitor those tests. They've identified the specific classes. They've helped to take our technical training center classes, which are the hands-on type of classes, put that into the database to help us track for each individual what Tooling U classes they must take, what TTC classes, and now they've even created a database for us to help track our OJT, our on-the-job training. So once that individual is complete, we will have one training record that will travel with the employee. So when they transfer from one facility to the other, one facility may require certain classes where another assembly plant may not, but once he reached that new location, that class will now open up so that we can continue ensuring that that facility is an asset to that particular plant.
So what has been the most significant accomplishments from your Tooling U investment, or what has surprised you the most?
I believe how quickly the plants took to recognizing that the Tooling U tool, because it's online and all of our facility have laptop capability, they didn't have to set up a specific room, although they started out that way, but as they learned that it was on the most part an hour and a half to complete, as the skilled trades are waiting or in their crib and things are running well, they have the opportunity to finish those training classes. So we are almost 100% complete with the Tooling U online classes, whereas we still have a ways to go with the technical training and the hands-on piece.
Great. So, Myrlene, tell me, why did you decide that you were going to attend the TUX event this year?
I see so much opportunity for investing in our skilled trades and getting the return on this investment. We have opportunity to improve what we're doing with the technical training piece. If you just look at simply at the pre and post tests, I mean, we can see for each individual class within the Tooling U where our group is starting and the additional gap they've closed. On the TTC side, we're not that regimented as yet. So I want to be able to take that training program so that it has the same credibility that we've heard that Tooling U has from a lot of the companies that have attended this week.
Great. So today, I know we're only partial way through the day, but so far, what's your reaction to the event?
I think it's phenomenal. I think it's awesome to hear so many companies dealing with the same issues that Chrysler is dealing with, taking on different aspects of the skilled trade learning, tackling paradigms that in the past no one wanted to touch. I mean, specifically apprentice programs, mandating training, using or recognizing that you have to put some cost in overtime to have your people trained, long as you recognize how to qualify that you did get a return on that investment.
Great. Are there any key moments or concepts that, anything else you want to share?
No, I think if you guys indicated that this turnout is double what you had last year, you guys keep facilitating where manufacturing needs to go, I think it'll double again next year. I mean, there's lots and lots of opportunity for us to truly understand manufacturing needs to be a base within our country so that our country continues to grow.
Great. Anything else you want to add?
No, ma'am.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.